Today I'm going to visit a different part of the city, and to get there I'm going to jump on a trolley bus. The trolley buses tend to be a bit loud, so I'll explain more about our destination when we arrive. One really cool thing when you come to a different part of the city that you haven't been to or that you don't know is that you get to stumble across some really cool things, and that happened to me just now. This, it seems, is the Academy of Art. Nice grounds to have a walk around. Got their own maze made of a hedge. So I arrived at my destination, which is the workers' town. Or it was the workers' town, and it was set up in the 1920s by volunteers from Interhelper, which was an organisation based, I think, in Czechoslovakia. Workers' Town was constructed rather hastily in order to house the many thousands of young volunteers arriving from Europe. It's not like the streets in the city centre, the wide boulevards and avenues. Here it was more like a shanty town. There's a huge empty strip of land here right in the very heart of the workers' town. I'm guessing once upon a time it was a park for the workers to relax in. Young people, mostly from Czechoslovakia but from some other countries as well, came all the way to Kyrgyzstan to help build socialism here, including future leader of Czechoslovakia, Alexander Dubček. Why did people want to build socialism here? That's probably what you're thinking. Well, you have to think in the 1920s, you just had the revolution, 1917 in Russia, and all of a sudden there was an alternative to Western democracy, capitalism, whatever you want to call it, and people really believed in it. In fact, people came from Western countries as well, Britain, America, other places, to the Russia and the Soviet Union countries in order to try to help build socialism. Now, socialism and communism developed a bit of a bad name later on, when it kind of got hijacked by dictators and what have you. But at the beginning, people all around the world were very enthusiastic about it. These days, it's a combination of new buildings, residential and otherwise. Plenty of old buildings as well, which have long since fell into disrepair. Many cities all over the ex-USSR have little workers' towns, and some of them are very interesting. However, this one isn't really. It's managed to retain its feel of a shanty town, even though a lot of brand new expensive buildings have been built here. New properties are still being constructed here, and it makes sense because it'd be a lot cheaper to build a house here than in a city centre. Interhelper was disbanded in 1943, but in their 20 years they built many important buildings and structures, including the electricity station, which we'll go and check out another day.